Hello world, I'm LJ and this is LJ Goes Sweden. Today I finally did it. I test drove the new Model 3 from Tesla. But if you want to see that, well, you have to wait till tomorrow's video, because tomorrow there is no reaction on any song from the Eurovision Song Contest, but today we will be reacting to the song from the Netherlands. If you're just here to see my reaction, check out the timestamp, because there you can skip forward, because right now I'm gonna talk about my daily life as always. Yes, as I said, I have test driven a Tesla, and actually it was not even the plan for today. But let's start in the morning. Well, of course, it was a Friday for me, so I was working. In the beginning, I was trying to figure out this problem that was basically a very annoying thing the whole day yesterday. And basically we have aborted the mission, the side quest, because it was just not possible to figure out the solution without investing too much time on that. So we basically just said, okay, we wait till the one sick colleague is back next week. He probably knows exactly where the problem is. He can fix it in less than an hour maybe. And that is way more convenient than us sitting there trying to figure out everything in a whole day. So yeah, we basically spent 2 hours on that and just said, nope, we don't continue there. And then I continued writing on my programming thing. And I actually really felt today like I enjoy working on that. Because now I thought like, okay, maybe I want to have a progress bar that I want to include in a certain thing, because you have to wait 2 minutes until something like is done. So why don't we include a progress bar? That is something I want to work on. Then I also thought like, okay, let's put some pictures in the program so that the people don't have to read the instruction next to it and they can just focus on the program itself. And I started implementing these things, and then, well, I have realized every time like I wanted to close a program, it told me like, okay, hey, you want to make changes, save changes there. And I always said like, no, because it was like in the interface thing. And I was like, I didn't even change anything. And then I have realized that because this program that I used for like this morning, that I used to figure out the problem on the whole situation from yesterday, that is a different version. That is basically using the LabVIEW version from 2021. And we are using mostly LabVIEW version 2020. And because I have already worked on some of these changes in the 2021 version, saved my changes in the program itself, I cannot open them anymore with the 2020 version. This is so annoying, I can just tell you. Because now everything is broken. The dependencies are broken, and I don't really know if I can fix it that easily. So there's actually the option in the program things itself to basically save a version of this LabVIEW program on like an older LabVIEW version. Like you can basically like go back to older versions. However, there is like a project file which contains all the individually made like programs on LabVIEW, and that one I also saved on this 2021 version. And you cannot really revert that back to 2020. So what I tried doing is now basically use the template project file, include all the VIs, so like the programs that are still working on the 2020 version that I didn't touch today, include them there, and then use the converted or the reverted versions and include them. But I still have something that is like wrong there. It still tells me, okay, hey, there are different versions used on these. Like, do you want to make changes? And I felt like, oh no. And of course, I also made the last backup yesterday, somewhere in the middle of the day. And I don't really know if I want to start back from there. Like, I have basically wasted at least 3-4 hours of work. And that was basically the ending of the workday, because, and that is the point where it got interesting, I was already thinking about like this whole Tesla thing a long time, like test driving. If you watch my daily videos, you know. And actually there was kind of a plan that we might consider going on a weekend. And now they changed the options that you are not, it's not possible to go on the weekends anymore for a test drive right now. So the latest option was basically go on a weekday at one of the latest possible times, which was 4:30. And I was thinking like, okay, today is Friday. At 4:30 would be fun. So I basically just not ran, but I went to a person who was also at least interested in trying out a Tesla. And I told to him like, do you want to go test drive a Tesla today at 4:30? And he was like, yeah, sure. And it was already after 2 when I asked him. And then he basically booked a test drive for a Model Y. I booked a test drive for the Model 3. We had to drive 1.5 hours. So basically we left work at, I don't think, like before 3. So I basically didn't even finish clearing all the broken things that I have caused today. But we just left. And then everything there, you're gonna see that in tomorrow's video. But it was crazy. I can just tell you, I loved it. Everything. It was a really, really good Friday evening today. Yes. Oh. And with that said, it is now time to go straight into the reaction of the song from the Netherlands. Here we go. Hey guys, I'm LJ, and today we are reacting to Joost Klein, Europapa or Europapa from the Netherlands for the Eurovision Song Contest 2024. This is a music video, so yeah, I have already actually listened to some pieces of the song, but not the whole thing. And as always, first watching, then opinion, and afterwards I give my points. Let's go. Okay, that sounds like Scooter. Like with the, it really sounds like Scooter.
Welkom in Europa, blijf hier tot ik dood ga.
Okay.
Europapa, Europapa.
Friends and friends, of neem de benen naar Wenen. Ik wil weg uit Netherlands, maar mijn paspoort is verdwenen. Heb gelukkig
Okay, he's singing English and Dutch.
de bus naar Polen of de trein naar Berlijn.
Welkom in Europa, blijf hier tot ik dood ga. Europapa, Europapa. Welkom in Europa, blijf hier tot ik dood ga. Europapa.
Okay, as of right now, I don't like it. It's weird in a way, but in a way that I don't like. He's smiling all the time and it scares me. Okay, now he sings German. I definitely can tell you this is very Dutch, but it's not my music.
Welkom in Europa, blijf hier tot ik dood ga. Europapa, Europapa.
Okay, what's happening now?
Welkom in Europa, jongen!
Okay, they have just referenced New Kids. Okay, actually I think that part is a bit funny.
Aan het einde van de dag zijn we allemaal mensen. Mijn vader zei me ooit, het is een wereld zonder grenzen. Ik mis je elke
Wow.
dag, is wat ik stiekempjes fluister.
Now it got very
Pa, ik heb
depressive in a certain way. Oh. Okay. The ending I did not expect. I actually have goosebumps. As always, I still wear that sweatshirt, but maybe you can see. This ending gave me goosebumps because the building that he was like very happy in the beginning just burned down. So I think there's actually a really deep meaning behind the song that I just don't get because he was speaking so much Dutch. Ah, okay. Of course I could now include the meaning and all those things, but I did not include that in the other songs with different languages. So I think it would be a bit unfair to now say, okay, I include it here and I don't include it in the other ones. So I just compare the music and what I have watched. And we don't know what the performance is going to look like at Grand Stage in Malmö. But I think it is a hit or miss that he has done. So maybe it is going to be really good at Eurovision Song Contest, or maybe it's just failing miserably. So one or both. And I think I give that song 4 points. As I said, it's not my music. Okay, so that is my opinion on the song from the Netherlands. What do you guys think? Do you think Europapa is a great song? Do you think this really represents Europe and also the Netherlands? Or do you just think like, okay, this is crazy, this is not my type of music? Because now, after I have listened to the song, I have read a bit more about the whole like meaning of the song, also with the ending, and I was like, okay, that is really, really sad, but also cool that he has the chance to compete at the Eurovision Song Contest. And of course, this now gives me a bit like this feeling, maybe I increase the points, but I will definitely think about that when it's time in the end. But for now, it's time to say goodbye. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. As I said, tomorrow it's time for some Tesla test driving. And if you're not interested in that, well, we will see each other back on Tuesday when it's time for the song from Norway. Until then, have a good one. Bye bye.